Okay, so a very warm welcome all of you. I am your assessor. So, as we have already discussed, we'll start a mentorship series. So, please do not think in this mentorship series will teach just a minute. So, Uh, so this is a tracker. You can track your studies using this PDF. Please, those who have joined in mentorship program, you should at least print out these 60 pages. So these are some of the pages for reference only, and this is the calendar of 2025. Okay, so these are the calendar for 2000, and you can mention here the daily routines. Okay, you can mention here the daily routines, and the daily planner, daily study plans will be given to you, so no need to worry. And these are the daily routines, and so here you can mention what is your goal of this year, whether you want to crack UPSC, yeah, OPSC, yeah, for some other exam like EPFO. Okay, so and your problems and that possible solution. Okay, so date wise tracker is also there. So next, your weekly planner, you can plan your week. Okay, so in our mentorship program we'll provide what are the weekly plans for you. Weekly plans means there will be a weekly you have to complete this much persons from GS1s, from this much persons from GS2s, and this persons from CSAT. All will be provided to you, and in this so just you have to write down key in this week how many percent, how much persons I have to cover, and they just write down daily how much persons you have to cover, and in a week you just write down key weekly planner number one, and from two this week I have to cover this much. Okay, and then see here this is also a daily goal planner. So we'll keep Sunday as purely as a revision series or revision and test series only. So Sunday column should be for revision and test series, and weekly plan, daily goal planner means this much plan has given to me. Will provide the plan. Okay, what is the daily, what is for Monday, what is for Tuesday, you have to read. Okay, and we have to just jot down the key points. Okay, like ancient history chapter number 2 to 7 from this book. Okay, ancient history 2 to 7 optional. Your optional one part, let us consider your optional is pure political science, so just write Plato. Okay, so Tuesday just write Aristotle, and your ethics please just write ethical integrity. Okay, just write some key points in the daily goal planner. Okay, and this is your monthly goal planner. See, I have, as in 2025 we have started from June only, so before May I have not included in the monthly planner. Okay, so and please in this slide you have just mentions keep prelims GS1 what will be your source. So at any point you should not deviate from your source, and I am saying do not neglect CSAT. Okay, prelim means paper, and again you can see paper 1 essay, what will be your source. Okay, so the source may be the source may be same with whatever we'll provide, or the same may be, or the source may be different. Okay, so no need to worry for that source. What source you feel comfortable, please go through with it. Okay, and because sometimes what happens for a working aspirants, maybe source may be different. Okay, and for a full-time aspirants maybe the source will be different. Okay, so next is these are the sources for all the parts. Okay, and as now it is one optional, here it is optional 1 and optional 2 means your paper 1 and paper 2. Okay, so please go through it, and you can mention the prelim syllabus like your ancient India. Okay, modern India, Odisha. Okay, and your polity, Odisha geography, Indian geography. Okay, and in the row wise mention that one, and in the column wise mention skip ancient India, Harappa, let IVC in the first column Harappa IVC, here only Harappa IVC, and in the second let us consider Rig Vedic. Okay, so just write down the key feature of that subject. Okay, not all the subjects, okay, all the syllabus. Okay, then your prelims GS2 syllabus same wise theme wise essay. So let us consider you are mentioned here is women related essays, you will write women. Okay, theme wise just first thing women. So first thing women, you can write key in the column wise manner. Likewise here in the column wise manner, you have to just write key if what and means and let us consider I am trying always to my intro should start from a history point of view. Okay, so you just write key intro ancient. Okay, intro from ancient India, and your likewise key just there is a small boxes, there are small boxes, so it's not read, I mean just some keywords. Okay, whatever you think comfortable. And your see here even in the heritage and culture in your syllabus, just write down the syllabus Gupta age. Let us consider you are writing Gupta age, so you are these times you have also seen a questions from the scientific the means the position of science in Gupta age. So just write down ki Gupta age, while you are reading art and culture, you have to read the scientific features, you have to read the expansion policies. Okay, you have to read the temple building architecture. So just write down that one in the column format, and in the row format just write down Gupta age. Just write, let us consider IBC, just write down the IBC's characteristics and the urban planning phase. Okay, so whatever you think important in IVC you want to study, please mention that one. Okay, so next same was for history, geography, economy. So science and tech, let us consider science and tech. In the row format write down space technology. Okay, so while you are reading space technology, you will read about PSLV, GSLV. Okay, then your let us consider you will read ISS, about ISS, and you will read about Chandrayaan 3. Okay, and then mom missions. So just write down case what you have to read, so you can just write the missions in the column format, you can write missions, and another in next column format you can write down the orbit. Okay, you have to read about the orbit. Next, for next column format you write down ISRO, means if you have seen the previous year UPSC questions also, there is a questions related to ISRO. Okay, so just note down that point ki space technology re mate kon kon padhiyar achi. Okay, in space technology what I have to cover. Okay, just let us consider nanotechnology you are reading, yeah, biotechnology you are reading. So in biotechnology what aspect I have to cover from mains point of view and from prelims point of view. Okay, so and let us consider you are reading quantum technology, yeah, genome editing. So from genome editing, these things should be there in my notes, yeah, in my some sub notes, yeah, hard copies. So this should be involved. Okay, so next like your environment, internal security, disaster management. So from let us see disaster management. In disaster management, so you have already mentioned the source. So disaster management, what you, if you'll see the syllabus, so you know ki Sendai framework is the very important thing, so just mention Sendai framework. And you there are different disasters according to NDMA. So in one column just write flood, in one column just write earthquake, in one column just write tsunami, and in Odisha perspective lightning also a big factor, so just write lightning. And disaster management institute, this year if directly questions came. So while reading disaster management you should look down ki these are the some of the things I should not overlook at any cost. Okay, so this is and in ethics, integrity, aptitude, same thing you have to do for optional. Okay, so now see these are the most important things ki which thing bar जो जिनिस repeat होचे, these are the most important topics you should not avoid before your last day of prelims. Okay, so you should note down कि before one day of prelims this thing I have to cover. Likewise देखिथिबो तमे कि regulating act रहला 1773 रु 1947 जाए गोटे क्वेश्चन आसुची ओके देन तुमको स्टाच्यूटरी बॉडीज रु गोटे क्वेश्चंस ओके एंड कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल बॉडीज रु वन क्वेश्चंस तो तुम लिखि पारिबो कि पॉलिटी रे मते एई सेक्शंस कवर करियर अछि बिफोर वन डे ऑफ एग्जाम ओके दीज मोस्ट इंपोर्टेंट टॉपिक्स इज बिफोर at least before 2 to 3 days of your exam okay so then your essays most important essays तो ମୁଁ କହିବି କି you should write at least 10 essays before writing the first essays in your exam okay 10 essays and 10 themes you have to prepare okay women environment and women environment climate studies and your agriculture health and your cyber crime and artificial intelligence these are the some of the areas you have to write essays okay then same thing most important topics for heritage culture history polity economy okay so next we'll see just 1 minute optional you have to prepare then prelims gs1 text with test checklist see so here just you have to write down key 20 test I have to give test number date targeted score whatever I have targeted and actual score and you have to analyze कि negative marking केते आसुची मु गेस मार्क केते पाई केते कली एंड मो टेस्ट पाई केते टाइम नउची ऑब्वियसली मु तुमको गोटे जिंस कहबी आजिकली क्वेश्चंस देखिथिबो टिके क्वेश्चन अब आजिकली टाइम रो टिके प्रॉब्लम चलिलानी ओके तो इवन जदि तुम 2023 रे जदि ओसीएस प्रीलिम्स देखिथिबो टिके टाइम रो इश्यूज थिला तो तुम 2 आवर टेस्ट को इटी टारगेट करके 1 आवर 45 मिनट रे कंप्लीट करिवे ओके तो दिस इज माय टारगेटेड स्कोर दिस इज द एक्चुअल स्कोर नेगेटिव मार्किंग एथरे होची कोन पाई होची यू हैव टू एनालाइज दैट वन ओके देन योर सीसैट टेस्ट चेकलिस्ट आल्सो सब्जेक्ट वाइज पीवाईक्यू देखो लास्ट 2019 पूर्व जो पीवाईक्यूज थिला दैट इज something little bit on easier side from my point of view so तुमको लास्ट 4 वर्षर पीवाईक्यू एनालिसिस करके लिखियार अछि धर पॉलिटी रे 2020 पीवाईक्यू रे केते मार्क पॉलिटी आसीची 21 रे केते आसीची तो तुम जानि परबो कि कोटा इंपोर्टेंट सेक्टर धर पॉलिटी हे सरला तो पॉलिटी रे भी तुम जस्ट सब्जेक्ट वाइज तुम जदी करि पारुछो मो आमे ट्राई करिछु इवन मो आमे पॉलिटी सारी देइछु माने पॉलिटी रे आमे लास्ट 4 वर्षर क्वेश्चंस तुमको गोटे पॉलिटी रही ओनली पॉलिटी रही विथ सॉल्यूशन तुमको दे दिया हबो ओके तो एमती है कि तुथा एनवायरमेंट रो कोन केमती क्वेश्चन आसीची ठीक अछि को एरिया रो आसीची जब तुम नोट डाउन करिया चाहछो कि को एरिया रो बेसी आसीची ओके सो ऐड दैट वन देन योर सब दिस इज फॉर योर मेंस मार्क सब्जेक्ट वाइज पेपर एनालिसिस मेंस रो केमती प्रिपरेशंस कोन चलची ओके सो मंथ वाइज टार्गेट कौन थिला एटी तुम टार्गेट चेकलिस्ट मेंटेन कर परिबो टार्गेट कौन थिला को मास रे सारियार अछि सारिच कि नहीं ओके टिक मार्क दैट वन डेली चेकलिस्ट तो डेली तुमको जदि दिया आइथिबो कि तुम देख डेली तुमको थिबो कि पॉलिटी रे एटा पढियार अछि एनवायरनमेंट रे एटा पढियार अछि हिस्ट्री रे एटा पढियार अछि तो तुम डेट देलो मेंशन कलो ए डेली चेकलिस्ट तुमको बहुत दरकार हबो ठीक अछि एटा 30 टा रे डिवाइड करछि तुमको गोटे मास रे गोटे प्रिंट आउट करिया पड़ियो कि पॉलिटी रे मो ए सेक्शन पढि देले टिक मार्क हिस्ट्री रे मो ए सेक्शन पढि देले टिक मार्क ओके सो यू हैव टू मेंटेन दैट डेली चेकलिस्ट एंड सम आई नो कि एटा बहुत जण हसीबे भी बट ठीक अछि बहुत जण फिटनेस फ्रिक भी थिबे बहुत जन को जिम भी जावाक पड़ुव तुम सेटा भी मेंटेन कर देख ठीक अच्छे तो जिम डाएट चेकलिस्ट तुमको कौन ऑब्वियसली दिस जर्नी इज मीन्स तुमको सबूरे बालांसिंग हवा दरकार तो यू शुड नॉट अवॉइड दैट योर डाएट ऑल्सो ओके सो नेक्स्ट इज योर डेली स्टडी प्लान्स जो कहले कि तुम तुमर बिकज देख यहाँ आम तुमको दे पारिबुनी बिकज खाली टुडेज सब्जेक्ट आई हैव टू वी हैव टू प्रोवाइड ओके टुडेज सब्जेक्ट एंड आवर्स टू स्टडी also this okay some of will be just 1 minute just so some may be working aspirants some may be full-time aspirants so we'll just give you the today's subject you have to maintain your timetable okay even if you're working aspirants also uh, uh, it's your duty to means to study at least 5 to 6 hours at least ठीक अच्छे at least 5 to 6 hours and during exam days it's your duty to study 10 hours okay during exam time so and mu कहूँ जो मैंने कि 25 एज रे अच्छी it will be easier for them to study at least 8 hours ठीक अच्छे but those who are 30 plus 8 hour बसवा बहुत difficult ठीक अच्छे ଏଇଟାରେ ବସିବା ବହୁତ ହି ଲିଟିଲ୍ ସତରେ କହୁଛି ବହୁତ ଡିଫିକଲ୍ଟ। ଓକେ, ଯେଉଁମାନେ 30+ ଯେଉଁମାନେ ଏଜ୍ ହେଇଗଲାଣି ତୁମମାନେ ମୋତେ ମାନେ ରିଲେଟ୍ କରିପାରୁଥିବ କି ବହୁତ ହି ଟେନସନ୍ସ, ଏପଟେ ଫ୍ୟାମିଲି ପ୍ରେସର୍ସ, ଏପଟେ କିଛି ଚାକିରି ହେଇନି ତାର ପ୍ରେସର୍ସ, ତ ତୁମକୁ ବହୁତ ଅଧିକା ପ୍ରେସର୍ସ ଫିଲ୍ ହେବ। ଠିକ୍ ଅଛି, ତ ତୁମକୁ କନସେନ୍ଟ୍ରେସନ୍ ଲୁଜ୍ ହେବ। ତ କନସେନ୍ଟ୍ରେସନ୍କୁ ଲୁଜ୍ ହେବା ପାଇଁ ମୁଁ ଦେଖ ଏଇଟା ଗୋଟେ କହୁଛି କି ତୁମେ କିଛି ଗୋଟେ ପୋମୋଡୋର ସିଟ୍ ମେଣ୍ଟେନ୍ କରିପାରିବ ଯଦି ଚାହୁଁଛ। ଦୋଜ୍ ହୁ ଆର୍ ଇଣ୍ଟରେଷ୍ଟେଡ୍, ଦିସ୍ ଇଜ୍ ନଟ୍ କମ୍ପଲସରି ଫର୍ ଅଲ୍। ପ୍ରମୋଡୋର ଟେକ୍ନିକ୍ କ'ଣ ମାନେ ତୁମେ ତ ଜାଣିଥିବ, ବହୁତ ସାରା ଜାଣିଥିବ କି ଲୋକମାନେ ବହୁତ ୟୁଟ୍ୟୁବରେ ଦେଖିଥିବ କି ବହୁତ ମାନେ ଏଇଟା ଫାଷ୍ଟ ଟାଇପ୍ର ମୋତେ ଲାଗେ କି ପଢ଼ିବାର ଇଚ୍ଛା ନଥିବ କି କ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡେଲ୍ ଜାଳିକି ପଢ଼ାନ୍ତି। ଠିକ୍, ସେମିତି କରନି। ତୁମେ ଲ୍ୟାପଟପ୍ରେ ଜଷ୍ଟ ଟାଇମର୍ ଅନ୍ କରିଦିଅ। ଯେମିତିକି ମୁଁ କହେ କି ମୋତେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ପଢ଼ିବାର ଇଚ୍ଛା ନ ହୁଏ ମୁଁ କ'ଣ କରେ କି ମୋ ମୋବାଇଲରେ ଷ୍ଟପୱାଚ୍ ଅନ୍ କରେ। ତ ଷ୍ଟପୱାଚ୍ ଅନ୍ କରିକି ଯଦି ଆଜି ମୁଁ 4 ଆୱାର ପଢ଼ିଲି, ମୋର ଟାର୍ଗେଟ୍ ଥାଏ କି କାଲି ମୁଁ 4 ଆୱାର 1 ମିନିଟ୍ ପଢ଼ିବି। ଯେମିତି ବି ହେଉଛି ହଉ, ଏଟ୍ ଏନି ଆଡ଼ଭର୍ସ କଣ୍ଡିସନ୍ସ ଆଇ ୱିଲ୍ ଷ୍ଟଡି 4 ଆୱାର 1 ଆୱାର, 4 ଆୱାର 1 ମିନିଟ୍। ଓକେ, ତ ସେଇଟା ମୁଁ ନିଜକୁ ନିଜେ ହ୍ୱାଟ୍ସଆପ୍ କରେ। ଠିକ୍ ଅଛି, ତ ଦ୍ୟାଟ୍ ଅଲ୍ସୋ ବି ଏ ପୋମୋଡୋର ଟେକ୍ନିକ୍। ଠିକ୍ ଅଛି, ତୁମେ ଲ୍ୟାପଟପ୍ର ଟାଇମର୍ ଅନ୍ କରିଦିଅ, ଲ୍ୟାପଟପ୍ର କି ଟ୍ୟାବଲେଟ୍ର କି ମୋବାଇଲରେ ତୁମେ ଟାଇମର୍ ଅନ୍ କରିଦିଅ 1 ଆୱାରର କି ଅଧା ଘଣ୍ଟାର। ଅଧା ଘଣ୍ଟାରେ ଟାଇମର୍ ଅନ୍ କରିଦିଅ। ତ ଟାଇମର୍ ଅନ୍ କଲେ ଏମିତି ଟାଇମର୍ କର ନିଜ ପ୍ରତି ନିଜେ ପୁରା ଷ୍ଟିକ୍ ଟୁ ଦ ଟାଇମର୍ କି ଇଫ୍ ୟୁ ଆର୍ ଗୋଇଂ ଟୁ ୱାଶରୁମ୍ ଅଲ୍ସୋ ପ୍ଲିଜ୍ ଷ୍ଟପ୍ ଦ ଟାଇମର୍। ଓକେ, and if you are not going, if there is any phone call you want to attend, stop the timer. And if the phone call is not important, do not avoid the phone call. After that timer stops, then please respond the call. Okay, so likewise you can increase your study hours. Okay, ଦେଖ ବହୁତ ଜଣ କହିବେ କିଛି ନାହିଁ 5 ଘଣ୍ଟା କିଛି 6 ଘଣ୍ଟା ପଢ଼ିବା ଦରକାର ନାହିଁ, 10 ଘଣ୍ଟା ପଢ଼ିବା ଦରକାର ନାହିଁ, ଏମିତି ପଢ଼ିବା। ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କର ପାଥ୍ ସମାନ ନୁହଁ। ମୁଁ ଆଉ ଥରେ କହୁଛି, ଲକ୍ ପ୍ଲେଜ୍ ଏ ହ୍ୟୁଜ୍ ରୋଲ୍ ହିୟର୍। ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କ ପାଥ୍ ସମାନ ନୁହଁ। କାହାର ଫାଷ୍ଟ ଆଟେମ୍ପ୍ଟରେ ହେଇଯାଉଛି, କି 8ଟା 9ଟା ଆଟେମ୍ପ୍ଟ ଦେଲା ପରେ ହେଉଛି, କି 10ଟା ଆଟେମ୍ପ୍ଟରେ ହେଉଛି। ଠିକ୍ ଅଛି, ତ ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କର ଠିକ୍ ନାହିଁ, ମାନେ ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କର ଲକ୍ ଠିକ୍ ନୁହଁ। ତ ଦ୍ୟାଟ୍ସ ୱାଇ ତୁମକୁ ପଢ଼ିବାକୁ ପଡ଼ିବ। ଠିକ୍ ଅଛି, କଣ୍ଟିନ୍ୟୁଅସ୍ ଏଫର୍ଟ ଅଫ୍ 2 ଇୟର୍ସ ତୁମେ ଦେଲା ପରେ, 1.5 to 2 ଇୟର୍ସ ତୁମେ ଦେଲା ପରେ ତୁମର ଗୋଟେ ପ୍ରିପାରେସନ୍ ପୁରା ମସ୍ତ ହେଇଯିବ। ଠିକ୍ ଅଛି, ଦୋଜ୍ ହୁ ଆର୍ ନ୍ୟୁ, ମୁଁ ତାଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ କହୁଛି। ଦୋଜ୍ ହୁ ଆର୍ ଯେଉଁମାନେ ତ ଅଲରେଡ଼ି ମେନ୍ସ ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି କି ଇଣ୍ଟରଭ୍ୟୁ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି, ତାଙ୍କ କଥା ତ ଅଲଗା ଅଛି। ଠିକ୍ ଅଛି, ଇଭେନ୍ ଦେ କ୍ୟାନ୍ ମ୍ୟାନେଜ୍ ବାଇ ଜଷ୍ଟ ଷ୍ଟଡିଂ 4 ଆୱାର୍ସ। ଓକେ, ସୋ ପୋମୋଡୋର ଟେକ୍ନିକ୍ ଯେଉଁଟା ବି ତୁମକୁ ଠିକ୍ ଲାଗୁଛି ୟୁ କ୍ୟାନ୍ ଟେକ୍ ଇଟ୍। ସୋ achievement in this month, see कि January, February, March रे तुम कौन अचीव कल। So this achievement may be in your personal views also, you have to write this one, you may write. So see, this thing you should not avoid at any cost. Okay, health is wealth. Habits कि तुमको कौन habit अच्छी, तुमको कौन छाड़िया को दरकार कि कौन करिया दरकार, कौ हैबिट पाई तुम केमती करुच, एटा तुमको निज ऊपर डिपेंड करे। एटारे आमे किछि हेल्प कर परबनी, जस्ट गोटे मेंटेन कर देइछु। ठीक अछि, तो एटा तुम निजे ट्रैक करिवो, देन योर। सो दिस थिंग्स each and every day try to improve something. Okay, today I improve this much, tomorrow I will improve this one. Okay, each and every day try to improve something, and this journey ମୁଁ କହୁଛି କି ଏଇ ଜର୍ନି ଅବଭିୟସଲି ତୁମେ 2-3 ବର୍ଷ ଦେଇ ସାରିଲା ପରେ, ଯିଏ ବି ଦେଇ ସାରିଲାଣି ଅଲରେଡ଼ି, ତୁମେ ଯଦି ତୁମର 2-3 ବର୍ଷର ପାଷ୍ଟକୁ ଦେଖିବ, ତୁମେ ଯଦି ପାଷ୍ଟ ୟୁକୁ କମ୍ପେୟାର କରିବ ତୁମ ସାଙ୍ଗରେ, ତୁମେ ସିଓର ସଟ୍ ତୁମେ ଇମ୍ପ୍ରୁଭ୍ କରିଛ, ତୁମର ନଲେଜ୍ ବେସ୍ ଇମ୍ପ୍ରୁଭ୍ କରିଛି, ତୁମ ପର୍ସନାଲିଟି ଇମ୍ପ୍ରୁଭ୍ କରିଛି। ଦିସ୍ ଏକ୍ଜାମ୍ ୱିଲ୍ ଡେଫିନେଟଲି ହେଲ୍ପ ୟୁ ଟୁ ଇମ୍ପ୍ରୁଭ୍ ୟର୍ ପର୍ସନାଲିଟି, ଦେର୍ ଇଜ୍ नो क्वेश्चंस अबाउट इट। Okay, so each and every day your competition is with yourself only. Okay, today I improve this one, tomorrow I will improve this one. Okay, and please maintain that shit. And देख किए भी जदि हॉबी कहारी नहीं, इंटरव्यू रे तो हॉबी बहुत मैटर करे। तुम्हें गोटे हैबिट बनैवा स्टार्ट कर, गोटे हॉबी को हैबिट बनैवा स्टार्ट कर कि तुम स्टार्ट डेट यही हॉबी मते बनैवार अच्छी। ठीक अच्छे, मुझे कहूँ मो एग्जांपल दूची कि ड्यूरिंग कोविड टाइम आई वाज अलोन। सो मते कुकिंग, मते गैस बन लगेवा आसु नथिला, बट नाउ कुकिंग इज माय हॉबी। सो यू कैन मेंशन कि तुम्हें 21 डेज रे गोटे हॉबी जोटे जी भी कही परफेक्टली कही, तो 21 डेज तुम गोटे जिनस को तुम हॉबी बनई पार, तुम सेटाको निय, सेटाको तुमको टिके एनालाइज कर। देख जार भी हॉबी ना, मुझे देखी कि मुझे मैंने इंटरव्यू दूसरी, कुकिंग एंड क्रिकेट दुईटा बहुत अधिका चले। ठीक अच्छे, तुम गोटे नुआ हैबिट किसी डेभलप करने चाहूँ, तुम यहाँ कर। ओके, सो दिस इज ए फुल ईयर ट्रैकर। and week wise tracker I have even again giving week wise tracker tomorrow week re hela ki nahi just serial number. This is not a detailed tracker. Monday, yes, I have done everything. Tuesday, yes, I have done everything. Okay, then this is the notes for the special. If you want anything else, so this is the note for special. This much from my side. And I again want to say there will be a personalized mentorship call uh, twice. One time it will be okay. There will be mentorship call. One time you may ask sir this source mate etar source miluni mo kotu padibi. This is our duty. I will tell you the source. Sir, I am facing personal issues. If you want to share with your mentor, it will be okay. Okay, and there will be a group call ki sir I am facing this much this one. There will be a group call in the Zoom. Okay, for 30 minutes, and there will be a personalized call ki ଧର ଜଣେ ତମ ମେଣ୍ଟରଙ୍କ ପାଖରେ 3-4 ଜଣ ପିଲା ଅଛନ୍ତି ତ ସିଏ ତାଙ୍କ ଟାଇମ୍ ଦେଖିକି ଜଷ୍ଟ 5-5 ମିନିଟ୍ କଥା ହେଇପାରିବେ। ଓକେ, ୱିକଲି ତମର ସାର୍ ଏଇଟା ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ୍ ହେଉଛି, ୱି ୱାଣ୍ଟ ଟୁ ଡିସ୍କସ୍ ଦିସ୍ ୱାନ୍। ଆମେ ନୋଟ୍ ମେକିଂ କରିପାରୁନୁ ନ୍ୟୁଜ୍ ପେପରରୁ, ଆମକୁ ମୋତେ ପଲିଟି ଏନସିଆରଟି ପଢ଼ିବାକୁ ଇଚ୍ଛା ନାହିଁ, କି ମୋତେ ଲକ୍ଷ୍ମୀକାନ୍ତ ସରୁନି, ଠିକ୍ ଅଛି, କି ମୋତେ ରିଭାଇଜ୍ କରିପାରୁନି, କି ମୋର ବସିପାରୁନି ଠିକ୍ରେ ଟାଇମ୍ରେ, ମୋତେ ଟାଇମ୍ ପଢ଼ିପାରୁନି। ଓକେ, so there will be a mentorship call, once in phone call and one Zoom meeting. Okay, so and here in this mentorship call, please do not expect we'll provide you the means all the detailed things. Okay, this is just a mentorship call. Means mentorship things means if you are facing we are your mentor, you are not taking coaching here. Okay, you are not taking coaching means we will not study everything, and there will be some free materials will be available, means like your monthly magazine, monthly current affair. And I am saying from July, between July 1 to 10 I will provide all the current affairs, all the monthly current affairs. Okay, all the monthly current affairs. If not July, by July 1 to 10 I will provide before your uh, before 2 months of your prelims. Okay, so current affair, please please leave it on me. Okay, and even the Odisha Digdarshana series also. Okay, so and so these things only in mentorship call. Do not expect will teach you everything. Just in mentorship call means what you want to study. If you are facing any issues, if you are facing any issues in note making, let us consider your GS4 strategy won't work, we'll tell you the strategy, we'll provide a just a detailed timetable, and there will be a app to track, there will be an app to track all your activities. Okay, so this much from my side. Thank you very much.